So, would you like to hear the story of me finding my new home? It is pretty miraculous and pretty amazing. So, I thought I would quickly tell you this journey. When I came to this house, it was 15 years ago, and my old landlady had said that I needed to leave in 2 months because they were having a business partner move in the house. I was so distressed because I really liked where I lived there. When I prayed about it, I saw or meditated on it, I saw a little swan. And this house is named after a swan. So I was like, great, this is perfect. But I did have to call all the estate agents going, is there a house with a swan on it? So when I heard that I needed to be moving, I wanted to do the same thing again and meditate and ask. But I was really anxious because the whole climate has changed here. And our area has taken on a lot of Ukrainians, so rightly so. I so get it and so support it, though it does mean that the year will be ending and there will be no houses in the area because there'll be so many Ukrainians who are in the system of Homes for Ukraine, and they will be looking for independent houses or private houses. So I was really, really anxious that I would be able to find anything at all. As a single mom, I don't have a dual income, obviously. And so I was really scared. So 15 years living here and having to find a new home, just as my kids are finding their bearings, just felt so intense. My intuition said to me, just relax. It's going to be okay. And every time I would ask, where are we going to move to? I would just see us walking out the back gate. And I was like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Then on the 6th of February, my intuition said, write down the top 3 things that you want in a house. So the top 3 things that I wrote down, let me just see the little picture of it. I said, I want to be close to my friends and family, because I had an image in my head of going into hospital. And I couldn't understand what that was then. I do understand now. It's pre-planned op. I'm having a breast reduction. So I would rather be around folk who love me and care for me, because it's quite a long recovery time. I think it's 6 weeks or something. So I wanted to be around friends and family. The next thing I wanted is having 2 toilets. Having teenagers and only 1 bathroom is a complete pain in the ass. And then I wanted to have either 4 rooms or 3 large rooms that can fit in double beds, because my kids are getting older. They're going to have relationships. They need to be able to have space, plus a study, because I work right now in the dining room. So those were the 3 things that I wrote down. Being in our village, 2 toilets, 4 rooms, or 3 rooms plus an office. So that was my focus of what I wanted. And there was a little part of me that wanted a fire, but I thought it's so unusual to have a home with a fire that we haven't had it. I haven't had it since Treya was 1. When Treya was 1, 2, 3, we had a fireplace. So it's been nearly 20 years of not having a fire. But I thought I would love that. I love sitting in front of a fire. So I just left it at that. And then a few days later, I wrote down the date. I can't remember what date. Okay, the 12th. But before the 12th, I kept asking where we're going to move. And I heard it's going to be a little bit closer to the next village. So every day that I was driving my son to school, I was going, whereabouts in the village, whereabouts is it going to be? I didn't get a sense it would be in the next village, but just closer. I didn't get it. Then I heard it would be closer to a shop locally. That's like a national shop. And so I thought, well, maybe we'll be moving to a different area completely, but I couldn't really get it. And then I saw my kids carrying bags out the back gate. And I was like, why would they carry things? That's just weird. Then on the 12th of February, my intuition said to me that I needed to order Deliveroo. I was like, why would I ever order Deliveroo? The shops are right there. Like, we can walk to them in 2 minutes. it's just crazy. We don't need to order Deliveroo. And I started arguing. I can walk to the shop. Lau can go to the shops. I don't need Deliveroo. But it was like, it just felt like it was knocking, going, you have to order Deliveroo. So it's like, okay, I'll order Deliveroo. And then as I'm ordering, it says, you need to order that Italian meal combo. And I argued with my intuition saying, if I order that, they're going to send me the wrong thing. I don't know why I felt that, but often my intuition is quite right. So it's really clear. And I didn't want to order the wrong thing and waste money. And we didn't eat either dish in the Italian meal combo. Like macaroni cheese, we had that so much as a child in childhood that it just gives me the heebie-jeebies because we ate it so often. So I never eat it. And then the other one was a meat dish with cheese on it, and Lau doesn't eat cheese. So it's like either one I don't eat. Why should I order it? I went to the checkout not ordering it. And my intuition says, if you want a miracle, you need to order the Italian combo meal. It was a meal plus garlic bread. So I ordered the macaroni because I thought, well, I can force myself to eat macaroni, but I cannot force Lau to eat cheese. But I still knew they were going to send the meat dish with the cheese. And I was so annoyed that I was wasting money on this Italian meal dish. So I order it. An hour later, I rip open the bag, and there I see the meat dish. They had sent the wrong thing. And I was just like finding it so hilarious that my intuition was arguing with my intuition. I checked the receipt. I had definitely ordered the macaroni meal. So my intuition was right to argue with my intuition because I intuitive, both sides of what was going to happen. So now I had this wrong dish. I knew I wouldn't eat it. Lau wouldn't eat it. I'm not going to throw it away. So there's a new mother across the road. So I thought of asking her if she ate it. And then I thought of posting it. We've got a massive mums group. I thought of posting it in there, asking if I could deliver it to any single mum. And then I remembered another single mum who lives down the road. And I thought, I haven't seen her for ages. It would be lovely to see her. And I adore her kids. Let me ask her if she, I also adore the lady across the road, but my intuition just said no to that. And then when I said about this other lady who I just love, it was like, yes, yes, yes. So I messaged her. She said, oh, yes, my kids love that. So she came around and we chatted, and she told me that she'd found a new house. And I was like, oh, wow. I asked her all about her new house, where it was, what's happening. And then I said, and what about this house? Is it a rental? And she said, yes. And I was like, oh my God, when are you thinking of moving? And it was the exact date that we need to move. So it was just incredible. And I asked her if it was a private rental, because here houses are so hard to get. And through letting agents, I have to be earning masses that as a single mom, I don't earn. And so I checked, what does the house had? It had 3 double rooms plus an office, 2 bathrooms, and a fireplace. So we all got what we wanted. Trey's wish was also that it had a utility room, and it had that. And Lau wanted a double bed and a second bathroom, and we have that. There are some issues that I don't really like about it. Like, it has the tiniest kitchen of any house that I've ever lived in, which is disappointing because we quite like cooking together, and 3 of us wouldn't fit in the kitchen. So that's a bit of a bummer. There's also less storage than there is in this house. So we're going to have to massively clutter clear. There isn't a garage. It feels a bit more exposed. Like where I live, there's trees everywhere, and it feels really contained. It's got a massive wall around it. There feels a bit more exposed, like more people can see in on both sides. But, and there also isn't a dining room. Like here, I'm sitting in our kitchen dining room area. There, the dining table would be in the lounge, so it's going to make it a lot more squished. But it has a fireplace, so there's that wasn't on my high priority. I didn't say a really nice kitchen. I said 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and an office. So I got what I'd asked for. You have to remember, you get what you ask for. I did measure up the lounge, our lounge yesterday, to see how the furniture would fit. It's going to be such a squish. And it was hard because I am self-employed. Thankfully, a beautiful angel has offered to pay 6 months rent, which is what folk need in this area. So I feel excessively blessed to have found somewhere. And now we're going to need to move on the 1st of July. So I just thought I would update you because everybody had asked. People had said they wanted a video and written. So I've written up what happened above this video. So if you don't want to watch the video, you can read the post. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to moving to my new home. Love to you.